So, a marine biologist walks into a high school classroom and wants to teach. What goes with that?
You know, I always made a decision. Ever since I was a small child, I knew what I wanted to do when I grew up. And it was almost just a natural progression to learn as much as I could. And then what are you going to do with it? For instance, with the situation surrounding these dolphins, you know, I had all these great photographs, all this great video. Was I just going to have the greatest Facebook page ever, or was I going to actually do something with it? And to me, the best thing to do with it is to teach other people. I've been very lucky to have many experiences that have been life-changing, to put it mildly. And I want to share that with other people so they can feel the same.
Usually there's a teacher in the background, whether it's familial, whether it's a close friend or a mentor. Where was yours?
It came from many different areas. My father was a huge outdoorsman, although physically about halfway through his life he was stricken with a very serious disease, which did not allow him to go out and do the things that he formerly did. But he was still in the background telling me, teaching me everything that he had done, even though he physically couldn't do it. There were members of my church that stepped in to take me out when my father couldn't, because they knew my obvious love for the outdoors. And I had several good teachers throughout school that just basically inspired me to be not only a better student, but a better person and a better steward for the planet. So it's really multifaceted, the motivation that I get to be where I am now.
Church and state. Inevitably, every teacher makes that decision. You can pray in a foxhole, but you can't pray in a school. Where do you stand on it?
You know, I think we've become something that we probably shouldn't nowadays. God, whether it be God, Allah, Jah, whoever you worship, is important to people who worship that particular God, and we should not censor that. We should be more sensitive to other religions, but it should be a part of our daily lives. And if you don't believe in it, that's fine. Try not to be offended, but I think we're becoming way too politically correct, and we're basically strangling ourselves with political correctness.
And you're going to teach, God save the Queen, as Flo would say. He thinks he's seen political correctness. He has no idea. He'll be begging for dolphins. Thank you.
You're welcome.